Early National League predictions. Isn't this going to stir some hate in the comments? Yeah, as you can see by the title today, I'm going to be doing my early National League predictions, picking the bottom three and the top seven. So please hit the red subscribe button so you don't miss my proper predictions, which will be coming out in a couple of weeks. And yeah, we're going to get straight into my bottom three. Bottom of the league, I have put Weymouth. Now, this team finished just above the relegation zone last year. A few first teamers have left the club. The signings that stick out to me that they've made are Brandon Goodship, the striker, who formerly used to play for the Terrors. He returned from Southend United. And Tyler Cordner, who played a few times in League Two for Southend last year. He's a centre-half and he looks an alright signing. The National League is only getting harder, and for teams like Weymouth, I can see them struggling, so Weymouth I think will finish bottom of the league. 22nd place is my favourite team, Kings Lynn Town. No, it's not actually. Now, this is the team that won the least amount of games in the National League last year, only picking up 7 wins. They had an incredibly leaky defence. They were conceding all over the place. Playmaker Sonny Carey, you might know him, scored a couple of good free kicks and just was a great playmaker in the middle of the field, has departed to Championship side Blackpool. It's going to be hard for them to replace Sonny Carey because he added so much into that midfield and he was easily, single-handedly running the team. Goldo Mateo has joined, formerly of Wrexham FC. I thought he was a good striker, he impressed us. Surprised we let him go. I thought he'd have ended up at quite a higher team. I can see Kings Lynn struggling. So yeah, and I think they will go down this season back to the National League North. The last relegation spot, I can see it being Dover Athletic. Now, Dover are lucky to have avoided relegation last year after refusing to play the rest of their games. If I'm right in saying they start on -12, I don't know. I'm not sure on that one, but Andy Hessenthaler has signed a fair few players. He hasn't wasted any time, but signings for Dover were expected after 16 players departed the club, mostly midway through the season after they announced their refusal of playing. It's going to be a tough season for Dover. Hopefully, I want them to stay up because they're a good team in this league. A couple of years ago, they narrowly missed out on playoffs, and it was a shame to see them not being able to play the games last year. So yeah, I'm quite a fan of Dover, but unfortunately I can see you going down this season. Now to the playoffs in my 7th place. This may surprise you, Dagenham and Redbridge. Yes, controversial that one, I know. Now they had a very strong end to the season last year. They were out of the playoff mix and then suddenly they had a great run of form, and I think they were saying 9 or 8 points off playoffs in the end. Daryl McMahon has done absolute wonders at the club. If Paul McCallum can hit the goals he has last year and previously at Eastleigh, then I can really see Dagenham pushing on for playoffs in that quest to get back to the EFL. They're a very experienced side. They've got a very solid defence and a good midfield. Villetti as well. He's impressed in pre-season. So I can see Dagenham. These are my early predictions, but I can see Dagenham getting that 7th place. 6th place, I've gone for Torquay United now. Gary Johnson's side narrowly missed out on playoffs last season, losing in the final to Hartlepool. Some big names have departed the club, like defender Kyle Cameron, Lucas Coughlin to Port Vale, Ben Whitfield as well, to fellow promotion chasers Stockport County. They have brought a few youngsters in. You know, they signed 8 or 9 players in a day, most of them under 23s and some experience. Tom Lapsley, I thought was a great signing, the one that sticks out to me. Unfortunately, though, I can't see Torquay getting top 5 this year. Again, this might be seemed quite controversial, but I can't see Torquay getting top 5. Still get playoffs, but they'll have to go through the eliminators. 5th place, I've gone for Grimsby Town. Now, they had a very busy transfer window, bringing in 10 new faces this summer. George Grant arrives and club legend Sean Pearson arrives after leaving 4 or 5 years ago. A few players have left, but I think Grimsby under Paul Hurst have recruited very well, and I don't think they'll spend any time any longer than 2 divisions in this league, so I can see Grimsby nicking that 5th place. Playoffs will always be the aim for the club, and I think they do thoroughly deserve it. They've got a good experienced squad. John McCarthy up front as well. I think he can maybe hit a few goals in this season. But yeah, Grimsby Town get my 5th place. 4th place goes to Chesterfield. Now, they finished 6th last year, which I think was a much improved season after finishing. I think it was like 19th the season before. They have got the squad to push for top 5. They've got one of the most, they've got one of the biggest budgets in the league and one of the highest wage budgets in the league as well. If Danny Rowe can find his shooting boots and score a few, then other teams are in trouble, and Chesterfield are in the money, because once he starts scoring, you can't stop him. Jeff King as well arrives from Halifax Town. Calvin Miller from Harrogate Town as well. They're 2 decent signings by James Rowe, and I can see Manny Oyelike as well. He's a good signing. They signed him in like January. So they have got the money to lure some good players from this division and some in the division above to come to the club. And I think if they can get a couple more new signings in, a couple more experienced players, they can really push for maybe 3rd or 2nd place. So Chesterfield at the minute get my 4th place. 3rd place, Notts County. Now, they haven't held back with splashing the cash in this summer transfer window. Joel Taylor, Aaron Nemane, Kyle Cameron, all coming from fellow National League sides. Taylor and Nemane coming for undisclosed fee. It's around 15k, they reckon, for Nemane, which it's quite crazy. Enzio Baldwin has departed to Sutton in League 2. Quite a big loss there, but I don't think he did all too much last season, so I don't know if he'll be sorely missed by Magpies fans, but I can see this being a very good season for them, as they'll get 3rd place. 2nd place is my team, Wrexham. Now, we have signed some incredible players so far. Obviously, the main one being the League 2 top scorer, the man that broke records and that won League 2 Player of the Year, Paul Mullin. How we managed to get him in, obviously his wage must be sky high through the roof. Jake Hyde arrives as well, prolific striker from Halifax, and defender Sean Brisley comes in, as well as Liam McAlinden, Harry Lennon, a few names that have also arrived. Rob and Ryan have given the go-ahead to spend the cash this season. We've made some good kits as well, not that that matters. If Young and Davis can give the service to Mullin and Hyde, they are going to be on fire. Like, I mean it. Hyde and Mullin up top is going to be incredible. This future looks good for Wrexham, and for once, I'm predicting us to get top 5 at least. Not even, I would never have dreamt of putting us top 2 this time last year, but it's all thanks to the takeover. We've lured some big names and a good manager into the club, so hopefully we can knuckle down and get the 2nd place and hopefully go to the EFL. And in 1st place, I've gone for Stockport County. Now, they've got some good players that have come in this transfer window. Scott Quigley from Barrow, Ben Whitfield from Torquay, and young defender Will Fish from Man United under-23s. Now, Fish, it's a good signing. He's young and upcoming. He made his Premier League debut last season against Wolves, so they've got a good player on the cards here. They've got the experience to win the league. They've got a good young and upcoming manager in Simon Rusk. Madden and Quigley up front for Stockport. I think, not being biased, I think that is the best front 2 in the league. Mullin and Hyde, they're very, very close, but I think Madden and Quigley just nick it. They will fire in the goals, and I can see Stockport County winning the league. Anything can change, as these are my early predictions. Stockport, I don't know, they could lose a player. Wrexham could bring in a player. Notts County could, I don't know, bring in loads of players. So these are my early predictions, but I can see, as it stands, Stockport winning the league. Yes, guys, if you did enjoy, please make sure to drop a like. Let's go for 90 likes on today's video. Make sure to drop a comment. Let me know who you think one team will get relegated and one team that will get playoffs. It'll be interesting to see. And I'm just waiting for the dislikes here, maybe from Weymouth fans, I don't know, Kings Lynn fans, Wrexham fans, even though I'm a Wrexham fan, I don't know. But yeah, please just drop a like, help me out massively. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the video.